Welcome back to Tommy Big Time. Showing you a fossil here not ticking. This is model number JR 1401 251508. This is the 45 millimeter fossil. All black dial. And it's dead. And you can see there at the 6 o'clock, one of the rings on the chronograph fell off. So instead of putting it back on, I just removed it. And you'll see that here. And I replaced the battery. And the battery in this piece is an SR 621 363 364. This is a screw back, case back. Case back's a little tight, as you can see. Now, I was told by one of my viewers that I need to keep my hands out of the way. Well, when I'm working on a watch and with the equipment I have, my hands are going to be in the way. I do my best to keep them out of the way, but I don't have a cameraman over my shoulder filming. It's on a little tripod and it's my phone. So I'm doing the best I can. I've got big hands, so we're dealing with little watches with big hands. I'm gonna get in the way. If there's something that I covered up and you couldn't see exactly what it was, you can comment below and I'll do my best to explain what happened there. But at the same time that I'm trying to film this video, I'm actually trying to repair somebody's watch or my own watch. And trying to keep my hands out of the way is impossible. So like right now, my fingers on the movement to hold the movement down as I pop the plastic surround off. How am I supposed to keep my hand out of the way? If I don't hold the movement down, I'll bend the crown. You know, so I'll do my best, but that's like asking me for a miracle that I can't perform. So here I'm reading the battery, looking for the little arrow to the hole where I push the button down to pop the crown out. Now most movements have that. I have one Pro Diver Scuba that I cannot get the crown out of, and I haven't Googled it. It's a broken watch, it doesn't work. But it doesn't have the hole with the arrow like most movements do. They have a little pinhole with the arrow, and you put a punch is what I use in there, and I push down on the little button there, and it pops the crown out. This one has it. And the reason I need to remove the crown is because I need to get to the face of the watch to get that ring out of there. Now I was going to attempt to put that ring back over that chronograph at the 6 o'clock, but it's got two little prongs. I'm going to have to glue it, and it's an older watch, and I figured it looked okay without it. We'll just leave it off. I didn't charge anything for fixing the watch, so you lost a piece, but the watch is ticking now. So here I'm showing you that hole where you want to put the punch to remove the crown. Now every movement's different. So some are pretty straightforward, some are not. Now I've got the movement out. That's the little ring that fell out. Now I'm trying to assess just how I'm going to get that ring back on there. Now, sorry you can't see this. Maybe I should just remove this part from the video. So I decided to leave this part in. I was going to cut it out, but I've decided here, I made my decision. I'm not going to try to glue it back in there. I discussed with the owner before I got the watch, if I could not get it back in there easily, I wasn't going to do it. Because if I get glue on that dial, the dial's ruined. So to me, weighing the options, it was worth just removing it. It didn't look bad without the ring. It wasn't noticeable. If you didn't have another watch side by side with it, you would never notice that that ring was even missing. Movements back in. Making sure I have the pushers and crown all aligned, which is very important. You do not want to bend the crown stem. So I've stored my batteries like this for a couple years now, and I'm starting to realize that maybe storing them like this was a bad idea. So now all my new ones, I'm keeping them in the packaging, because it seems like some of these might be arcing or shorting each other out. You don't see any burn marks or anything, but some of the batteries, when I pull them out of there, are dead, and I know they were brand new when I put them in. So the battery sitting on top of another battery might be draining themselves. I'm no battery expert, but I decided what's in there will stay in there, and I'll use those. And if they die, if they're dead when I put them in, I'll put a new fresh one out of the package. But for now on, I'm keeping them in the package. That idea was genius to me. Instead of having all these multiple packages, just put them in this one little container, label them, boom, easy to go. But it obviously isn't working out, so sticking to the packages I'm gonna do from now on. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Out of 100% of the views that I'm getting, 75% of you are not subscribed. I have an incentive. I'm giving away 3 watches. The first one is at 1,001 subscribers. So you have nothing to lose by subscribing. It doesn't cost you a dime. All you gotta do is hit that button. Make sure you hit that little notification bell next to the subscribe button to be notified when new videos come out. Because once we do hit the goal, I'm not just gonna give away the watch. I'm gonna do a video, a giveaway video, and I'm gonna give you a limited amount of hours to comment on that video. And then I'll take those who have commented within that time limit, and that's who will win that watch out of those names that commented. So if you're not getting notified of the new video, then when we finally do get to that goal and I do the giveaway video, you're not going to get notified that the giveaway video is even available. You're going to miss it, and you're going to miss your chance to win a free watch. So I encourage you to hit that notification bell. Also, I've got Instagram and Twitter. My Twitter, I don't got any followers. I don't know nothing about Twitter. I started it just to promote my YouTube channel. So if you're on Twitter, look me up, Tommy Big Time. So now she's ticking again. Now it's time to put it back together. And if you notice there that ring missing, you can't notice. Now I'm showing you the 3 holes in the plastic. There's the 2 on the outer sides for the chronograph, and the deeper cut one is for the crown stem. Very important that you align all that when you put this plastic piece back in. If you put that plastic down on that crown stem, you're going to bend it and the watch will never work right again. Now when removing and putting back in that crown stem, also you don't want to jam it. I'm very slow and patient when it comes to removing them. I don't pull too hard. It should pop out very easily, so just give it a little bit of a pull. And if it's not released, push it back in, push the button down again, try again. Case back is on. How this tool works, wow, this case back remover, but very finicky. If I set it down hard, it kind of unadjusts itself and you gotta readjust it. It's not too big of a pain in the butt, but my 3-prong is definitely better built. This one does a job though, and I like using my 3-prong for the Sea Hunters and the Grand Octanes. I already have it preset to that case back size. So for most of the other watches, I use this 2-prong and it works, but that's one of the little problems I have with it. This is a well-worn watch, so I can see it barely, but it's hard to see anything on this case back. It's very worn. Like I do with all battery changes with the bracelet, I don't remove the bracelet, I just remove the micro adjustment. I've had somebody tell me that I should be removing the bracelet and just holding the case when I do the batteries. That's overkill. I don't need to do that, and I'm not going to. That's a lot of my time wasted. Right now I'm doing battery changes for free, and I'm going to be putting in an extra 10-15 minutes to remove the bracelet and put it back on when it's not needed. No. And for all you critics that don't like what I'm doing, I'm not a professional. I taught myself, I do this for myself, and I provide a service to my buddies that want my help. So anyways, here she is ticking again. As always, have a great day. Subscribe to Tommy Big Time, and God bless.